at least one among those people has killed 2 innocent Nigerians. At least each of them have taken 2 lives. Now you multiply that, that's over 1,000. Between January till now, over 2,000 Nigerians have been killed.
It's Monday, fresh energy, new opportunities, and a full lineup of stories setting the tone for the week ahead. We are here to keep you informed, focused, and ready for the days ahead. I'm informer Christian Nigeria. Thank you for joining us. Let's get into the headlines. On the Punch newspaper this morning, 2027 battle lines. APC may scrap consensus plan in flashpoint state. Sub-headline: LDLEA intercepts cocaine hidden in food flags in Lagos airport. On the Matrix newspaper this morning, World Bank report: federal government debunks hidden spending, revenue leakage claims. On the Voice of Liberty newspaper, federal government directs comprehensive reforms on commercial media advertising industry. Sub-headline: Kaduna better than I met it in 2023. Sani. On the Guardian newspaper, cyber attacks. Election data at risk as hackers hold government agencies, banks to ransom. On the Leadership newspaper, ADC primary. Obi lobbies Amechi to shelve presidential bid. Sub-headline: El-Rufai alleges plot to detain himself indefinitely. And on international news this morning, Trump says peace talks to resume. Spain urges European Union to end its association pact with Israel. That's all on the major newspaper headlines this morning. We'll be analyzing some of the newspaper headlines, but before that, let's go on a commercial break.
Honorable Desmond, congratulations, you qualified to the next round of the competition.
Are you ready to take your seat in the hot seats? Welcome to the Hot Seat Quiz Competition Season 2, where brilliance meets opportunity and young minds shine in mathematics, English, current affairs, and general knowledge.
It was Square Lagos. Option C, National Assembly Complex. And
this is not just a quiz, it's a platform to build, nurture, expose, and reward the brightest students across our schools. First position, 500,000 naira. Second position, 300,000 naira. And third position, 200,000 naira.
Power 5, that's the right answer.
Think you've got what it takes? Then step forward, take the challenge, and claim your place among champions. Powered by Laveritatv Productions and supported by Adekunle Komolafe Foundation. To participate, donate 5,000 naira to Adekunle Komolafe Foundation or scan this barcode. Registration closes on the 15th of May 2026. For participation, sponsorship, and partnership, please call. Don't just watch greatness, be part of it.
Thank you for staying with us. Good morning, Mr. Wisdom.
Morning.
How was your weekend?
It was awesome.
On the Matrix newspaper, ADC blasts Tinubu government over plan to reintegrate ex-insurgents.
Yes.
Says he is soft on terror.
Yes, it's not the Tinubu government, it's the APC government. You see, it's only in this government where you see generals calling terrorist clients. In this government.
Or brothers.
Or brothers, cousins, distant cousins, close cousins. So it's really a shame. And the truth is, it's what the North asked for. I don't blame Tinubu exactly, because the North said anybody we are going to support in 2023 when they were looking for, during the elections, must be somebody that must allow the North govern itself. That was their condition. And so Tinubu is letting them govern themselves. And you can see they are doing a good job. So, but also the other side of the coin is he's the commander-in-chief. So he's not going to be rated away from the results in the North. That will be added to his, to what he has been able to achieve over the period of 4 years. So he's still going to be blamed for it. He needs to be firm on these northern guys. Yes, the North is the reason why we're having 700 and how much? Is it 44?
744, yes.
Terrorists. Is that justice? You are putting them back. How is that justice? at least one among those people has killed 2 innocent Nigerians. At least each of them have taken 2 lives. Now you multiply that, that's over 1,000. Between January till now, over 2,000 Nigerians have been killed. Innocent people. Daughters raped in front of their fathers, and then later they watch their fathers being beheaded and their brothers. So we've lost that much lives, and yet you are freeing them, putting them back into the system. These guys are not running on. You see, Nnamdi Kanu said, we want to go away, right? Yeah. That's an agenda. But the problem with these guys is not just a normal agenda, it's an ideology. And it's really running deep. You don't just do 2 therapy sessions and say the ideology is gone. So they are really going to, there's still a problem. Put them back into the system, they'll keep killing. That's the truth.
Yeah. On the Voice of Liberty newspaper, Kaduna better than I met it, says Sani.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, we've seen a lot of structural development and a lot more.
He's running an inclusive government. That's the truth. But you know the problem is, they all within the northern bloc. I believe northern politicians or northern elites, they have an agenda, and the agenda is to dominate. You can't coexist with people that dominate. So no matter what Obasani aims to achieve, which, to be honest with you, the guy is doing his very, very best. The last time we had a governor like this was when? During the PDP regime. That's in Kaduna State. Yes. And when people like this now declare interest to run at a presidential, to run for, for president or vice, or, at that height, they will still be viewed through that lens of, when your people are in power, the whole of Nigeria gets to suffer. So I really wish, we can grow above that as a people, because the truth is the damage has been done and it's deep. Buhari made a lot of people widows. Yes, he made a lot of people childless. And because of Buhari, the whole of the North is hated. You want to tell me there are no competent people in the North?
There are.
There's Dati Baba Ahmed, who viced for the, Peter Obi, who today I call him the biggest coward in Nigeria. And, there's Dati Ahmed, there is Obasani, and there are others. Well-intentioned people from the North. But we really hope Nigeria can grow above this. If it's not our own, it will not work. Yes, because that's the only thing that will limit him. Yeah, I'm listening.
Will you vote Obasani again?
Yes, in Kaduna State, I will vote for him.
All right.
I will.
On the international newspaper this morning, Trump says peace talks to resume.
You see, Nigeria should copy the US and how they behave. You see, the war between the US and Iran, when you view life from right and wrong, black and white, you always get handed, the losing card. Life is not black and white, it's not right and wrong. The US is simply saying, this is our interests. Why is the US fighting Iran? Because the Iran is developing nuclear programs, you understand? And if Iran stands as a major force, it disrupts the American influence among Gulf nations, where you have Saudi Arabia, you have UAE, you have Qatar, Oman, and the rest of them. So if Iran now becomes what they see in the US right there in that region, it causes the American influence across that region to weaken.
Yeah.
So the US is like, if our influence is not there, we will not really be what we are. So we are going to protect our interest and say Iran is sponsoring terrorism, and also if Iran gets a nuclear program, the whole world is at stake. It's more of like a North Korea issue.
So they don't get to be independent.
That's what the US wants. The US wants to control that economic bloc. Yes, but Iran is fighting back. That's why all this. Russia leaked an info to Iran that during the peace talk that was happening last week, American operatives were landing on Iranian soil. And you say there's a peace talk. Even if I'm Iran, I will not agree. Because we dropped our guns, came to the table and said, you know what, let's negotiate a peace deal, which you initiated. You understand? Israel is the problem of the Middle East. I'm telling you the truth. Israel is the problem. Israel is controlling the American military, is controlling the American government, is controlling the American academic system. Until the US lets Israel survive on its own, it will keep making unnecessary enemies for itself. And that's what the US have done for the past 40 years. You can see Spain is urging European Union to end its association pact with Israel. Israel is a cancer. It's a big cancer. If you don't cut it off, it will spread. We can see already what's doing to the US. They are hated. From when I was born as a child, I saw the whole world really loved the US. When you see that flag, you're like, one day I want to go America. But today it's more of like everybody's telling them a middle finger up your policies and all your politicians. That's what is really happening now. So the US really needs to look at this thing from an American perspective, not from a US Israeli perspective. Step aside and view this thing from outside. Leave Iran to do what they want to do. If they want to develop a nuclear program, then come to an agreement. You don't tell them hand over your uranium. It is not done. You don't boss them around. They are people too.
Yeah.
So that's just the whole thing. And I wish another peace talk is happening. They said they are going to have another peace talk in Pakistan. Pakistan is even the one begging the both of them to come to the table. US wants to come to the table. Iran said no. The last time we said yes, you brought people to our shores to come and disrupt our government. So I just hope this ends so that we can breathe.
Well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wisdom.
You're welcome.
This November, greatness takes the field. Welcome to the AKF Football Tournament Season 1, where passion meets purpose and talent meets opportunity. From every corner, champions will rise. Only one team will take home the ultimate prize of 1 million naira cash. Think you've got what it takes? Step onto the pitch in Kaduna State this November 2026 and show the world what you are made of. This is more than football. It's a movement powered by the Adekunle Komolafe Foundation in partnership with Laveritatv production, giving hope, creating impact, and changing lives. Register now and be part of something big. Support the dream. Donate just 30,000 naira as your participation fee. Hurry, as registration closes on 31st of August 2026. AKF Football Tournament, where legends are born and destinies are fulfilled. Are you ready to play?
We've come to the end of today's newspaper review on Laveritatv Productions. The Adekunle Komolafe quiz competition for 2026 is here again, which will begin on the 23rd of May to 4th of July, with the first prize 500,000 naira, second prize 300,000 naira, and third prize 200,000 naira. This is designed to bring out the brilliance in young minds and celebrate knowledge, speed, and accuracy. Contact us or visit our website at www.laveritattvproductions.com for more details. You can follow us on all our social media handles. For other trending news and entertainments are displayed on your screen. For sponsorship or advert placement, call the numbers displayed on your screen. I'm informer Christian Ijide. Join us again tomorrow for more updates. Have a productive day.